Hey gang, Carl White, and I'm here for your quick hits. So what I'm known for is helping loan officers get a lot of loans in a very short period of time, all while using less energy, less effort, less time. And so I'm going to share with you a real quick story and then map something out that you definitely want to watch. So about 15 years ago, maybe even 18 years ago, when I first got in the mortgage business, I paid for a high dollar consultant to help me build my business. It was the best check I ever wrote in my life. I get on the phone with a guy and he says, what do you want to do? I said, I want to build my business. He asked me, well, what's your target? What's your target audience? Listen to this guy, this is a big deal. What's your target audience? And I told him, well, what I did was what somebody told me to do is let's say this is a map. I got a map, put a dot where my office was, got a cup, put it over that dot, drew a circle on the map, and everywhere inside that map is now my target audience for a mortgage company because, you got to drive around and meet these people, right? And he said, Carl, this is going to be a very short but a very profitable call. I said, brother, give me your best shot, man. That's why I wrote this big check, and it was a big check. He said, dude, get a bigger cup, right? Get a bigger cup. Increase your space that you're marketing to. And if you think you got a big cup, always know there's always an even bigger one. You go, wait a minute, Carl, how do you do that? Like, what does that mean? I'm telling you, this was epiphany when he told me this. It truly changed the direction of my life. Both business and personal, because they weave together. When business is doing better, personal's doing better. When personal's doing better, business is doing better, right? But back to the bigger cup. So how do we do that today? That message came to me at a perfect time because all this stuff was just coming into existence. How you get a bigger cup as a loan officer is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, emails. You can talk to all these people. They don't care where you're at. Everybody understand this? They don't care where you're at. So who's the number one lender in America today? Quicken. Where's Quicken even located at? Hell, I don't even know. Right? These people that's doing loans with Quicken, they're not saying, well, wait a minute, are you here in my town? Because they're not 99.9% of the time. They don't care. The millennials don't want to come by your office, by the way. They just want the money and they want it on time. Actually, they don't even want the money. They want the house, right? And once you understand that they don't care where you are, by example of the largest lender in America, right? They don't meet with any of their clients, right? Nobody cares where you are. So you have to use different platforms to help you get your message out to the most amount of people, the most amount of referral partners. Realtors will refer to you no matter where you are. One of my private clients, super nice guy, Roger McGuire, lives in Sarasota, Florida. Half of his loans come from Chicago. Doesn't even live in the same state, right? And this is what he uses, he uses these different platforms. Now, but listen to this. It gets kind of confusing here. On Facebook, like what do you do on these platforms? You do videos on Facebook, videos on Instagram, videos on LinkedIn, video emails, messaging on Facebook, messaging on Instagram, messaging on LinkedIn, messaging on emails, running ads on all these different things. Those are all great things, but that's not where it ends, guys. Listen to this. All this is crap until you understand that all this bigger cup stuff is designed to do. Here, let me stand over here. Is all this stuff has to lead to conversations, real conversations, like we're converting, like having a phone conversation with somebody and using all these platforms to have a conversation, and then having the right scripting in those conversations for those people who want to do business with you. That's the name of the game. A lot of people are making a mistake on some of this stuff as they're focusing in on this stuff, but they forget the biggest piece of it. So they have a bigger cup, but they forget the biggest piece. It has to lead to conversations. That's this whole online and offline thing that you guys hear me harping about. It's not just about having conversations. It's how do you get a bigger cup so you can have more of these conversations? This is how. And then those conversations without the right scripting, totally wasting your time, right? So go get a bigger cup. Use these platforms, have more conversations with the right scripting. So if you need some, I was going to say if you need, I'm just telling you right now, you need it. So to have a conversation where we'll help you map this stuff out and give you how we do this stuff, what do the conversations sound like, what's the scripting we use to convert all of these things into actual loans, actual referral partners in Chicago referring to you while you're in some other state, right? Like a lot of people in our group are doing. Reach out, right? So there's a little button on here. We'll get on the horn and we'll actually map this stuff out to you. Let me make it real clear. This is not a sales call. It's an actual, we're going to map out exactly what to do and how we do some of this stuff so you can have more conversations, more scripting, and a bigger cup, all while having a cool lifestyle, right? It's a really good thing to do. So click on the button. Now at the end of that call, you can take that information and go do it on your own. Totally cool, right? You're totally welcome to do that. Or you might ask us to help you ongoing, and we can talk about how to do that too. But let me just make it real clear, it's not a sales call. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you when we call in, get a bigger cup, and we'll like to map out and show you exactly how to do that. All right, well, I'll talk to you when you call in.